I'm on Park Avenue in Manhattan. Wait, do I hear wedding bells? Well, today, brides take heed. We're on our way to find the perfect place setting, and we're going to explore the magnificent bridal registry department at the one and only most distinguished store in New York, Scully Scully. Talk about window shopping. Let's go. I like to think of all the European heads of state, the dignitaries, the first ladies, the royalty that have walked through these doors ever since they opened in 1934. When you enter these doors, you enter in a world of timeless elegance. And the best part is, when you enter these doors, they're open for you.
Good afternoon, Miss Holden.
Thank you. Oh, I love being here. Michael, how are you?
Great to see you, Holly.
Good to see
How are
you too. What a treat it is to be here in your store.
What a pleasure to have you.
Well, thank you. Thank you for hosting us.
Oh, it's great.
I have an appointment with Carrie up in the bridal registry. And you know, anyone can renew their wedding vows. I'm here to renew my wedding registry.
Oh, this is the perfect place to do that.
I know. I can't wait to go shopping and learn all about it.
Well,
thank you.
Great.
We'll look forward to seeing you in a bit.
See you later.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Michael. As you walk through the store, savor the scenery. Mr. Scully is in search all over the world for some of the finest handmade luxury items, and it's the perfect place for me as a designer to find accessories for different houses. It's always a treat. And this one, I think he just may have to come home with me. Off to the bridal registry. Thank you for meeting me today as we pretend I'm a bride and we're going through all the registry here in your gorgeous department.
So many mothers come in and they say, oh, I wish I could do this all over again. So you actually get to kind of do that today.
Oh, brilliant. And you put out my favorite place setting.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Chinese bouquet in raspberry.
Your signature color, of course.
Love it. And you also have it in a new color.
We do. This was introduced fairly recently. It's called Black Sapphire and is the same heron Chinese bouquet, which is a very popular pattern for us. And
so happy, isn't
it?
Yeah, it's very timeless and elegant.
Absolutely.
Yes. Oh my goodness. You have all the touches here that make a bride and actually any shopper that comes in here just feel so special. I mean, for instance, I understand these flowers just came from Michael Scully's garden this morning.
In fact, they did. They were cut this morning.
They're beautiful. And another aspect that I don't think any other registration places for bridal registry offer is the fact that you display the bride's particular choice in their place settings.
Exactly.
With their name.
So as you can see here, we have these 3 tables that we always have set, and a lot of people sort of come up and aren't really sure why They're all different place settings, but these are actually the place settings that have been chosen by bride and grooms that have registered with us. So you have Charlotte Anderson and Aiden Thomas, and that is the pattern that they've registered for. And it's a really great starting point for people that are maybe thinking about registering with us. They come up and they see what other couples have registered for.
And it's just one more way that you make the bride feel very special about what she's chosen in her upcoming wedding. I think it's a really brilliant idea. So Carrie, I'm here in search of the perfect place setting.
Well, you've clearly come to the right spot. We'll definitely find it. So
Good.
let's go over to this section of the store.
Good. Wait, look at all the silver. This light. We're in another splendid room filled with china here at Scully Scully, and I'm so excited. You set such a beautiful table. Thank you.
Thank you, and you match perfectly with it, so
Thank you.
this is great.
And I imagine you get to do this quite often?
We do. We definitely, we have a lot of brides and grooms and customers that come in that we're helping guide through, choosing their china, which is a really important thing when you are getting married.
And you make it so personal. It's such a treat to be here. I would love it if you could show us what a traditional 5-piece setting consists of.
Absolutely. So this is the most traditional 5 pieces, which you probably registered for. It is
Where everything matches.
exactly down to the soup tureen even.
Speaking of which, the soup tureen is a wonderful way. If you don't have a soup tureen, think about getting one, because you don't always have to have flowers on the table. You can just use that as the decoration. Sorry to interrupt you.
Certainly.
Get back to that.
We do it. We use it for that purpose all the time. So the 5 pieces would be your dinner plate,
Yes?
the salad plate, the bread and butter plate, and then the cup and saucer. So these are 2 separate pieces, cup and saucer. So that is the 5 that would be the most traditional. But we actually are finding that a lot of our brides and grooms aren't necessarily using those 5, and they don't want them to match. They are definitely wanting to kind of make it their own, make it a little bit more relevant to them and what their taste might be.
I would love to take a look at these as well. But while we're right here, I was just going to say that if the cup and saucer were at the table, the wine glasses would not be, or vice versa. So just to give you an idea of what a 5-piece place setting, that is a superb example.
Exactly,
So-
and that's something to
And
to
that
note
is
as well.
what pattern?
This is Heron Queen Victoria, which happens to be one of our oldest patterns in the store, and it's something that we still find people registering for and buying, and it's a very popular item for everybody.
It's so elegant.
And it is beautiful,
It
and
is.
it makes you happy. It's a bright, uplifting pattern.
And I love what Heron's done here to make it a little bit more contemporary.
Absolutely. So what they've done is they noticed that a lot of people are doing the mixing and matching, and not everything is matching the way that it was with this 5-piece place setting. They've taken a different take on it, and this is called Princess Victoria. And
This is Queen Victoria.
Exactly.
So we're having the royal plates.
And the border matches the same border here, but it also comes in different colors. So if you're maybe more of a blue person, they do it in blue, and it gives you definitely a different
Yeah.
look. But it
Matches.
But it certainly goes together.
Absolutely. And they have a pink one, don't they?
And they do have a pink one. Any color that's within those butterflies and flowers is brought out in the Princess Victoria border.
And you have it placed on top of a mataheta.
And Mataheta has done something similar as well, and they've done it. This is the apple lace, which is a very popular charger, and they've also done it in over here, which is the cornflower.
Oh, it's beautiful.
They have it in a variety of colors, and all of the colors we find go with almost every pattern that we have here at the store.
Goes with your dress very well.
Certainly does.
As far as other pieces that you find brides registering for, is the rim bowl, is that correct?
The rim soup bowl.
Rim
yes.
soup bowl.
And this is another pattern by Heron, which is another older pattern called Rothschild Bird. And the rim soup bowl, and this is an 8-inch version of it. The rim soup bowl is not just for soup. Not everybody is serving soup as a first course. They are actually using it for risottos or pasta or stew, coq au vin, or
pavlova with a raspberry sauce.
Even salads. And it's a very useful
Functional.
shape that's
Yes.
functional.
I can see why that's so popular, especially now.
Exactly.
And the piece right here is a smaller piece, and that's made by Hermes.
This is Hermes Blue Dior, which is it's a more contemporary take on a blue and white pattern, which has always been a traditional for tabletop.
And it matches what you have on.
It does. I know. I love this pattern.
You have a pinch on for blue.
I do, like you do for pink. So that's another shape, and it does work with the Princess Victoria blue and the Mata Head of Cornflower. Just different shades.
And it tells a story. It shows your personality. So
Certainly.
you find that people now are interested in mixing and matching and using different pieces for different functions.
They really are, and it makes it a lot, it's a lot of fun, and people are really
joyful.
enjoying
Yes.
the whole experience.
Thank you so much, Carrie. This has been such a delight.
Oh, thank you, Holly.
And I'm always learning things from you. So it's just, when you come into Scully Scully, everyone learns something new, and you want to walk away with so many new things as well. Thank you again.
Well, we love having you.
I came here in search of the perfect place setting, and I'm leaving with the knowledge that there's a perfect place setting for everyone. It's all individual, and especially in this day and age where you can mix and match exactly whatever speaks to your personality. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I wish you all happiness in your upcoming wedding. Thank you, Scully and Scully, for sponsoring this video. If you can make it to the physical store here at 504 Park Avenue, I can assure you, you are in for a delightful experience. But even if you cannot, Scully & Scully publishes a magnificent mail order catalog, and it has a wonderful website. I've posted the link in the video description. Mr. Scully personally oversees the creation of each catalog, and they're always a treat when they show up in my mailbox. To paraphrase something Mr. Scully once wrote, I have built my business around the philosophy that a thing of beauty is a joy forever. It's this kind of dedication and this belief in the value of beauty that sets this store apart and has made it one of the leading luxury retailers in the world.